Looking ahead real quick to that um, New Year's. This is New Year's Day. So I went and checked what you were talking about. Um, here's the. I'll go to the continental view first. Here's the 500 millibar. Okay. Positive heights over over our area. Got a nice upper level low over the over Tennessee, Kentucky, Western Tennessee, Kentucky. But this is where it gets interesting. We have positive heights over our area. Then you look at the 850s, -2, -3C. Down here, with this little bomb here, over Mississippi and Alabama, you have -7C at 850. Dew points in the teens, low 20s. You can see the cold air damming. Surface temps in the 20s. Look at the precip type, and then here's that. Here's the surface, and like I said, you can see the cold air damming right there. You have it's almost like the two lows are working together in regards to the circulation to pull that cold air down. So if we see if we see this low jump to the coast, or if we see, this almost looks like a Canadian run, in my opinion, the double barrel low. The Canadian likes to do that. But if this right at that point, the low, it's off the Outer Banks, is the stronger low. So that's going to be interesting. Plus, it doesn't make sense because the 540 line is way up here, and we have 850s that are -2, -3, -4, and then surface temperatures in the 20s. So this might be a 546 snow line with this storm. If this, I mean, I know we're way out here, 768 hours, so something to watch. But I still, this 5th, 6th, late this weekend, early next week, I'm really still intrigued with that. And then, like I said, the other storm signals we've talked about. I think we got a lot of stuff to. I mean, there's some stuff that needs to be hashed out, but yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the teleconnections here real quick. WPO slightly positive to some neutral bumps with some of the members. EPO, there we go. That's a consensus right there, man. That's right in our storm signal period for 5th and 6th. And then we get the bump, and then a couple members, couple of the plots don't even want to go as positive as the others. You got the Korean, you got the Jeffs, and you got the NSEP, the GFS. that wants to go up. The Canadian and the European products don't match. And what's confusing me is that the European MJO plots and the European extended MJO plots do not justify this move with the European. The Canadian, I mean the Korean and the Jeffs actually are more in line with the European MJO plots. The PNA, there we go. We got a bump right here. It might even start going more positive here, or moving towards neutral, and I would be happy with that. But here you got the Korean wanting to stay more positive, and if this type of PNA right here, I wouldn't be opposed to, because I think it's workable. Then you got the NAO wanting to run there's some members there want to run negative around that 9th period. And then the AO, you have some fairly good hint that thing could really go. I mean, we could see a good run negative. So that's the Teleconnections.